Product research for the Amazon FBA private label business model is one of the most, if not the most important part to the actual private label business model. There's so many ways to go about doing so and so many wrong ways to go about doing so as well. If you go down the wrong path, it could end up costing you thousands of dollars. I know because it has costed me thousands of dollars. So I'm hopefully going to help you guys out a little bit with these videos. I'm planning to create a series of product research videos for different ways I go about doing product research nowadays. So hopefully this helps you guys out a ton and saves you guys a ton of money. Let's go. What is up and welcome back to the Prestige Amazon FBA YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, welcome to the Prestige fam. My name is Andy. I put out Amazon FBA content twice a week just for the Prestige fam. So if you guys are looking to join the fam, just hit that subscribe button. I put out Amazon FBA content twice a week, so why aren't you subscribed? Anyway, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jose Correa for winning last week's 30-minute coaching call. If you guys are interested in winning that coaching call, please be sure to stay till the end of this video to find out how you can do so. But Jose, if you are watching this, please be sure to join the Prestige Amazon FBA Facebook group and, shoot me a DM there or just post in the group, leave a post saying, I want that free 30-minute coaching call or something like that. And I'll reach out to you, schedule a call, and we can get that going. But for today's video, as mentioned, we're going to do some more product research. It's one of the most talked about things about Amazon FBA private labeling, and it's such an important factor to make it or break it with your Amazon FBA business. If you choose the wrong product, if you don't do your due diligence, if you don't spend enough time doing the actual product research, it could lead you down a hole that you don't want to head down. And I've been down that hole, so I just want to be able to help you guys out as much as possible. So I'm going to create a series on product research. How long the series will be, I don't know. There's so many ways to be able to do product research, and there's a lot of ways that people don't know that are out there. So I want to be able to put out these videos to help you guys out, to give you guys some new ideas. I hear this time and time again, and people saying, some of my students even saying, I can't find a product. It's so hard to find a product. But every time, me personally, if I spend a day doing product research, I'll be sure to have a few potential items. So they're definitely out there. You guys just need to be creative, think of ways that people aren't thinking of, and hopefully some of these videos will help you guys. But as you guys can see here, hopefully I have Helium 10 open. If you guys don't use Helium 10, it is my product research tool of choice, among other ways that you will see how I do product research later in the series. But Helium 10 is the tool that I use, and it's the tool that I trust. I also use Jungle Scout every now and then, but I primarily use Helium 10 just because I've become so accustomed to their layout and their convenience. And as you can see here, it's pretty much an all-in suite of tools. And if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check out. They have a free trial, and if you guys want to extend that free trial, the Prestige Amazon FBA Facebook group and the YouTube channel does have a 50% off code just for the Prestige fam. You can find that down in the description below, and then you can also find out in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, definitely check out Prestige Amazon FBA on Facebook. Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind, sorry. Definitely go check out that there. But I wanted to make this video kind of live for you guys. I haven't done any of the, I've done research in the past, but I haven't done research for the purpose of this video. So anything that you guys see here, I'm doing live on the spot, and hopefully we're able to find something within a few minutes. That is the goal. So let's just dive into it. So what I did, I just clicked to Helium 10 black box, and that's the Amazon product research tool. If you guys are unfamiliar with Helium 10, that's what they call their tool. And among the other tools, they have these, but we'll save that for another video, or I've gone over those in keyword research videos and stuff like that. So definitely go check those out. But I'm just going to run through Helium 10 real quick. Black box. So what I like to do is I like to call this kind of like the shotgun approach to categories. So you kind of select all the different types of categories that you would be interested in selling in. And this is for people who haven't started selling yet. So these are just some of the filters that I like to choose. And I don't select some of these for various reasons. So you can be open-minded. I definitely try to stay open-minded, but these are just the categories that I typically choose from. Um, so sorry, arts and craft and sewing, baby. Let's see, health and household, home and kitchen, industrial, scientific, kitchen and dining, office products, fun and lottery, patio, lawn and garden, pet supplies, sports and outdoors, tools and home improvement. And I don't usually choose toys and games. Monthly revenue. So we have 11 categories selected. Monthly revenue. Let's, again, you guys keep an open mind. These are just some of the filters that I choose. And sometimes I change the filters a little bit. This is just the general filtering that I do. So you can do like 8,000 monthly revenue to 100,000. And you, again, you guys can manipulate as you please. Pricing, we can go for maybe like 11.95 to 100 bucks. Let's say 90, let's say $101. Review counts. Sometimes I play with it, sometimes I don't. We can set the review count from 0 to maybe 200. Review rating, we'll leave that out for now. Let's keep our options open. And one thing that I like about Helium 10 is that you can filter out these columns based on the numbers. So if you want to look at things with the lowest review count first, you can go ahead and hit reviews, and boom, it'll pull up, 0 reviews. It'll sort by lowest or highest first, up to you guys. And I would try to avoid kind of the larger brands. So Next Level Teas, somewhat of a large brand, and then it may be hard for you to kind of sell articles of clothing. And I know a lot of people that do sell articles of clothing, so it's definitely possible. But Next Level Teas, I personally know, is not a brand you want to necessarily compete against. Neither is Nike. It's a Groundhog Day rubber stamps. That's interesting. It's that might be wrong. 1.7 million BSR, but it's doing 9,000. We'll skip that now. 0 reviews. So basically what I just do is I kind of go down, do a quick search, a scan of, any potential products. Let's see. I try to stay away from clothing. You guys are welcome to jump into clothing if you guys would like. What is this? Silverline brush aluminum. What is mezuzah? You can pull this up. So this is fulfillment by merchant. I'm not too familiar what this product is, but it seems to have a fairly low ranking. Yeah, I have no idea what this product is. You guys are welcome to do more research into that. I don't want to waste any of your time on things that I'm unsure about or would have to guess. Large brand. I'm kind of searching. I'm kind of looking at this BSR as we go down, and these look to be fairly high. So I don't want to click on something that has a pretty high BSR, and I know that has a low demand, because it's likely that these numbers would be not as reliable. But that's interesting. Okay, so aligned tablecloth, 6 feet fitted polyester tablecloth, has 9,000 BSR, which is pretty low. So $20,000 in revenue, and well, it's like $50. We can take a look at this. So this is interesting. Okay, ivory tablecloth. It looks like it's almost like a silk material, polyester. Okay, polyester tablecloth, but it's like glossy. So it looks like something on the higher end, which kind of makes sense why it would be $50.94. I haven't actually looked up tablecloths, but it seems to be making sales for the $50 it's worth. And this is also fulfillment by merchant. So if you were able to, send this in as a fulfillment by Amazon, you would definitely already have an advantage over over this specific item and the specific listing. So this is a linen tablecloth. Sorry, I said lined. So this looks like a potentially good item. I don't know how much tablecloths cost, but I can't imagine that they would be super expensive. And I would assume that there is a profit margin. And you guys would definitely go into check Alibaba and see how much these things are. But let's kind of dive deeper into this. So what I like to do for product research is I like to copy the ASIN of any potential items that I'm interested in, go into, keyword research, copy in that ASIN, Cerebro. If you don't know what Cerebro is, it's a reverse ASIN search. So you just punch in the ASIN type or hit get keywords, and then it'll automatically generate keywords that this specific product is getting hit for and what people are actually buying this product for. And it won't be 100% accurate, and you'll need to do a little bit of the filtering yourself, but it'll be obvious to you guys. So what you can also do is sort by search volume, and it'll search from highest to lowest. And I mean, as you can already see, tablecloth gets over 100,000 searches on a monthly basis. And what I kind of want to look for is highest search volume, but what this product is ranked high for, because it's likely that that is where this is generating most of its sales. And actually, I'm just gonna sort this by organic rank. Organic ranked number 3 for a tablecloth market. I won't take that. Table skirting. This isn't really high search volume. So I guess this wouldn't be such a great sorry, excuse me. This wouldn't be such a great option to look at, actually. So I'm going to say that, some of those sales aren't 100% accurate. So I'm going to move on to the next item. Again, I'm doing this all live for you guys, so hopefully this is helpful, and this kind of gives you an idea of how I do product research. That idea behind doing that reverse ASIN search is to see if there's an actual demand for that specific product and where it's generating all of its sales. So back to the drawing board, keep scrolling down, and what you guys can do is you can make a list of any potential items and then look up those potential items later on in terms of keywords on the back end. But back to searching, this is what we looked up before. We'll move past that. Let's see. Shuffleboard powder wax. Okay, that's cool. $61. How many? This is 12 pack. And if you guys don't know what shuffleboard is, it's actually, I don't know how to better explain it. It's a game that you would usually play in bars and stuff like that, and you slide discs across the table and you try to score as many points as possible. But 7,913 BSR, which is pretty good. We can take a look at this. It's doing almost $10,000 in revenue, selling for over $60. Monthly sales 160. Let's see. Number one bestseller in shuffleboard accessories. So what we can do, this might be interesting. Again, copy the ASIN. Go to reverse ASIN lookup. Search that in and get keywords. So, number one search result for shuffleboard sand. I'm guessing that's where it's getting most of its sales. Shuffleboard wax, 1,041. Not bad. That's pretty high. That's a decent search volume, but I'm guessing it's getting most of its sales from shuffleboard sand. So we'll go ahead and hit that, and boom. Well, actually, this isn't bad. See, these number one seller, the Amazon's Choice has 130 reviews, but everybody else has a really low review count, which is pretty interesting. You can tell most of it's being sold by Sunglow, so I'm guessing that's a large brand for shuffleboard or a known brand. But that doesn't mean that's something you can get into. I did say earlier that you don't want to compete against large brands, but I feel like this is so niche of a product that it has potential. So I mean, well, so this is your number one. This would be your number one competitor if you were to get into this. You can click him. He has 130 reviews, 4 stars, and a pretty poor listing in my opinion. Very short title. Images are fine. He has 3 of the same images, and almost no description. And we can look at his year. We can look at how long he's been selling. So he's been selling since January 2015. And I think shuffleboard has it was kind of late to the game in terms of it's a pretty recent game. I'm sure it's been around for a while, but not a lot of people have been playing it, and I think a lot of people play it nowadays, which is where you see this decrease in BSR. So I think this would be a potential product actually. And if you guys don't have a Helium 10 Chrome extension, you can basically search up the most searched term, hit Helium 10 Chrome extension when it wants to cooperate with me. And then we'll use a tool called X-Ray. And it's similar to Jungle Scouts, Jungle Scouts Chrome extension, but Helium 10, it comes with it at the 50% off price. So I think it's pretty good in that. It's a pretty good deal in that perspective. But I mean, if you pull this up, it pulls up all of the listings and all of the details that you would need to kind of judge whether or not it's a good product. So in my opinion, pretty low on the monthly revenue. And again, I think this type of product is kind of picking up. So ideally, for me personally, I would aim for something with a little higher revenue. But if you guys are just starting out, I wouldn't totally like just excuse this product because the review counts are so low. And these guys are doing, this guy has, how much does he have? This guy has 19 reviews. Like this guy has 19 reviews and he's doing almost as much as the number one competitor, which is, I'm sorry, it's the same brand, but it might be just a specific type of sand that they're selling, but it only has 19 reviews and it's doing almost as much sales as the number one seller that's doing that has 130 reviews and it's doing about the same revenue. So I think this is something that you guys could totally get into. This guy's a different seller and he's doing 3,000. So I think if this guy maybe like picked up some reviews, and I'm sure he has a better listing. We can go and look at his listing. I mean, in terms of pictures, he has a better review. He has a better listing. And it seems like he's included, a shovel and a mini broom. So I think that helps in getting more sales. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys out. That's kind of one way I used Helium 10's black box to find any potential products. And then from there, what I basically do is copy the ASIN, go to Helium 10's tool, Helium 10's reverse ASIN lookup, and I'll look up search terms that are most relevant as well as most searched for that specific product. And that's how I'll kind of gauge the competition and whether or not a potential product is good and it's something that I could potentially get into. So if you guys have any questions, I know I spent a few minutes kind of just going through any potential products, and I'm sure I wouldn't stop there. I'll just continually make a list and find any potential products using Blackbox. But that's just one way I do product research. As you saw here, we were able to find this in a matter of, I don't know, 10 minutes. And again, I'm doing this all live, so I don't cut too much for my videos. unless I have to. But for this demonstration, I wanted to show you like how you are able to do this on your own and how you can go about doing so. For me, I specifically used Helium 10, but you can go about doing so using other various tools. But yeah, the top seller has 130 reviews, but the other top sellers don't like have almost less than 50. These other top four are for sure less than 50. So again, hopefully that helped you guys out. If you guys stayed till the end, I thank you. I know that was kind of a long video, and I know there's a reason why people cut out certain terms or cut out certain parts of the video, but I wanted to do this live for you guys just to show you how I personally do product research. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Again, thank you for staying till the end. If you guys are interested in that 30-minute coaching call, please be sure to comment down below, #PrestigeAmazonFBA. Be sure to like this video and be sure to be a subscriber. Only subscribers will be able to win that coaching call. And if you guys haven't already checked out the Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind Facebook group, please be sure to do so. We're growing really quickly and everybody's asking questions. So feel free to ask any of your questions there and I'll be sure to help you. I put aside time every day to be able to answer the family's questions. Again, congrats to Jose Correa. Please be sure. But again, I thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if these videos are helpful for you. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment down below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys at the next video.